Hey, what's going on, guys? Are you looking for some movies and TV shows? Some content, all for free? I have one app that'll pretty much follow along, and I'll show you how to get it on your device in just a few minutes. I'm Lee. I'm here for all your tips and tricks and Amazon Fire TV stick needs. First thing we'll need to do, head over to the little find icon tool here and click in it, and we're going to look for an application. So highlight search and use your remote to select it. Now we're going to type in one word, downloader, D-O-W, and as you can tell, mine comes right up. You may need to spell the entire word out. So D-O-W-N, and then downloader, one word. We can just highlight it and click on it. It brings up this orange icon. Get it, download it, and install it onto your device. Here we can just say download, click, and it automatically puts it on our device. Downloader is an application which allows us to surf the web and download apps that aren't available in the Amazon App Store. Now downloader is open, so hit the home button on our remote, and we can head all the way over to the settings icon. I got the little race car driver there with the cog wheel. And here under My Fire TV, yours may say 4K or it may say something different, or My Device, that's okay. And it may be in a different location, so depending on the version you have. So highlight My Fire TV and select it. And here I have developer options, and you may not, and that's okay. If you do not, highlight About and click on it. And then here it says Fire TV Stick. Yours may say something different. Just have it highlighted and use the center button on your remote. Click it about 7 to 10 times. Here it says, I'm already a developer and now you are. Congratulations. Since we're on this screen, we might as well check for updates to make sure our device is up to date with the latest firmware or the latest software. And here we can just highlight and select. And last checked today, everything's up to date. Sometimes you may want your device updated, sometimes you may not. Recent changes with our Fire Sticks have been trying to block certain applications with those updates. So if you don't want your Fire Stick to the latest and greatest, that's okay. I just want to let you know that some apps might not work with old firmware on your system. So now we can back out one, and now we have developer options listed. Highlight developer options and click on it. Here we have ADB debugging off, and we can turn that on, and then install unknown apps. Highlight it and select it with your remote, and it highlights downloader, which is currently off. We can turn that on right now. This enables downloader to install applications that aren't on the Amazon App Store. Applications that are from an external source, so like a website. I'm going to turn this off just for demonstrations if you skip this entire step. So no worries. So we have it off. You keep yours on if you're following along. Now let's head back to the home screen and find downloader. So downloader will be in this 3 squares plus sign symbol. It's our apps and games section, so click on it. And once this loads, the very last application that we've downloaded ends up down on the very bottom. So if your list is really long, you may have to go down a little bit. But here, we just highlight downloader. We can use our 3-line button on our remote, and we can move it or move it to the front. So this is our shortcuts menu area for our home screen. So if we hit home now, downloaders up front and center for us. So let's highlight Downloader and open it up. Allow Downloader to access photos, media, and file on our device. So click Allow. Click OK for the start guide. And here, guys, you can type in any URL, any website, or I have a shortcut for you, a little secret number for you to enter. So let's highlight it. And I'm going to type in 5, 4, 6, 8, 3, 5. And then hit go. And this will send us right to the Led by the Unknown website to get these awesome applications on our device. There is a short 5-second redirect. Don't worry. Guys, while we're here waiting, please share this with a friend. It helps out tremendously, and I'm sure all your friends want to learn how to get free movies and TV shows on your device. So once the site loads up, use our 3-line button on our remote, and we can add this page to our favorites. And we can click on it, and then we can rename it if you want, and hit save, and now it's a shortcut. We can just always come over here to the favorite section and find our application we're looking for. Okay, friend, so our remote's going to act kind of like a mouse on the screen. So we have this little red circle, and all we do just to get it moving around, you can push down, up, right, and left. And then select is the select button on your remote. So what we're going to do is just come down a little bit. We have our download section. We can just click on it, and it takes us to our downloads page. And our downloads page is where we have all these awesome applications for you. You can find movies and TV shows. You can find apps for sports. You can find apps for live content. Today, let's find the one app. Follow along. Just come on down. And here we have updated the best apps for 2025, movies and TV shows. And the second app right here, Flicks, we can just click on it and it'll head to the Flicks download section. So if we come on down, please watch the video and tutorials on how to do some of these applications. We just click on the first download blue button here, and it automatically starts downloading it to our device. Once the application is downloaded, Downloader needs permissions. So at the very start, where I showed you to turn on install unknown apps with Downloader, if we don't do that step, it's okay. Downloader is going to do it for us. We don't necessarily jailbreak our device. This isn't jailbreaking. We always call it jailbreaking, but it's not. We don't jailbreak an Amazon Fire Stick. So we can highlight settings. One thing about this, it does it for us. It tells us where to go. So just follow along what it prompts up. So settings, select OK. And then here, install unknown apps, select it. Highlights Downloader, select Downloader, turn it on. Downloader is now allowed to install applications outside of the Amazon App Store. So we can back out. Now this will restart Downloader, and that's okay. Now it brings us back to the downloaded application, and here we can click Install. And this is the one and only time we need to do this. Come on, puppy, move. The dog wants a better view. So we only need to enable it that one time. It won't pop up anymore. So now that we've clicked install, down on the bottom right, highlight install and click it. It'll install Flicks onto our Amazon Fire TV Stick automatically. Once it is done installing, go down and click highlight done and select it, as we need to delete the installation file because we don't want it taking up space on our remote. So click delete. Yes, confirm the delete. We're good. Now, as you can tell, after that little prompt to enable downloader, it's taking us right back to the home screen. So I'm hoping you used your favorites, and if you didn't, don't worry, we can type it in. 5, 4, 6, 8, 3, 5. And then hit go on our remote. This will have the 5-second redirect again. So this time, use the 3-line button on our remote once the page pops up and save it to your favorites. And then we don't have to worry about remembering this number anymore. So now we're home, back to the home screen. We can come down. The very top image is to get to the download section, so click on it. Now we're here in the downloads page, and we can come down and we can continue on. Download like cinema. We can click on it, head down here, click cinema to download the application. Now sometimes some of these apps, the first one may not work. There is a backup installation file just in case. Sometimes links maybe get changed. So down in the bottom right, click install. In the same process, we'll click done in the bottom right when it pops up. Highlight and click done. And then we're going to delete the installation file. So we'll confirm the delete. Then you back out. And if we're looking for another, and then here we got like on stream, we can click on it. We can click on stream, install the application. Down on the bottom right, click install. And then highlight done, select done, delete the installation file, and confirm the delete. Now we've downloaded 3 applications. Really, we only need the one app, and it does everything for us. Now let's head back to the home screen and check out these awesome applications. Now here, we'll have to go to the 3 squares plus sign like we did to move downloader to our favorites bar. Highlight it. And here we can find the apps that we downloaded. So we can like Flicks. We can use the 3-line button on our remote, and the far right, we can move it. So replace that application. Same with cinema, move. And then stream, highlight, move. And we're good to go. Now these apps are front and center on our Amazon Fire TV Stick for ease of use. Alright guys, hope you enjoyed the video. Share this with a friend. Take care. Happy streaming. Peace.